What's happening, Picks and Parlay family? It's me, Detroit Lenny, here with another episode of the Bet Win Repeat Show. It is Wednesday. It is November. It is the 15th of the 23rd or 2023, whatever. You know what it is. I'm all flustered and tongue-tied today. My oldest son turned 21 today. So shout out to Nathan. Happy birthday. He's coming in town tomorrow, so we're going to do Vegas right. So I'm just kind of hydrating today. We're going to let everybody file in, give you some contest updates. Mr. Sean Higgs is going to join us today on the Bet Win Repeat show. I ain't got a lot going on, but the stuff I do got going on is I'm really confident in. But we'll see how that goes. Let me just give you guys a quick update on some contests real quick. Let me see if I can actually do this. Can I actually just pull this up real quick? I think I can. Sean Higgs, I see you there. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just pull this up here. This out of the way. So here's your leaderboard for November. If it ended right now, these three would be your first, second, third place. Well, this is as of yesterday. Today's picks obviously have not went. Today's cut day. Today is cut day. So those people, actually, I'm going to do this. These people here are safe from the cut. I'm going to call them like a good shade of green. Okay. These people here are on Bubble Watch. We're going to call them brown. And those people have been eliminated. They're under 500. So, and they can't get to 500. So the Browns, really the Bubble Watch people, there's about half and half. So I don't know if I can make this bigger for you guys. That's good enough. But Bubble Watch people, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. And there's 14 of the people that are safe from the cut. So half are safe, past the cut already, good to go. BJ Dixon, 27-1, 27 losses and 1, not 27-1. Tate, kind of great, 19-9. Rodney Molina is 9-1. Ashley Joe 18-8-2. Hot start there. I'm 18-10. Captain Brian 17-11. Troy, Paula Thatcher, and the list goes on and on and on and down to the break of dawn. You know, all that. So check that out. Picks and Parlay contest is available for everybody to join. The new NFL weekly contest should be out tomorrow morning. The NFL contest starts tomorrow. It's a rollover week, so it's worth $200. And the week, $200 rollover, and the monthly contest is in full effect. That starts the first of the month. That's for $250. And that's the first of every month that starts. So December 1st will be a new one. Weekly contest is worth $200 this weekend too. We had a rollover. Nobody won last week, so we're into this here. But let's get into it with Mr. Sean Higgs. He's not feeling well. Maybe we can get him out of here early. The baby's got a cold. You know, he probably need tucked in, get a little cold blanket, a little hot toddy, a little tea and some Jameson. Make him feel real good about his life. Let's bring him in here. Mr. Sean Higgs, how we doing, my friend?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. A little banged up. Got a little allergy season, I guess.
That's fair. Limited practice today. Save you for the weekend.
A little walk through action.
Yeah, a little walk through. No pads. Good news. I know you're really concerned about this, but Brandon followed you over from your show.
Yes, Brandon. Excellent. I told him we'd be on the show afterwards.
Good job, Brandon. You're the one that followed the instructions. He likes my hoodie. That's great.
It's a good hoodie.
Yeah, it's just a long T-shirt. Actually, it's so old.
Dinner afternoon. How are you?
It's a little I don't know. It shrunk. That's what I tell people.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't.
You didn't grow? It's
No.
just tricky.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? How are we doing, Mr. Higgs? How otherwise? Not feeling well and everything like that. How's the season treating you? I heard NBA's a little rough to start out. This month has been rough for me, to be honest.
College hoops has been a little rough to start. Basketball, fine. I think I'm 8-2 on the site. I'm 8-2 on the site. NHL, 6-4 in hockey. So again, those are two sports I kind of just jump into sporadically.
Yeah.
But I'm doing all right. I'm on the leaderboards for them. Obviously, college and NFL football. I believe I'm number 2 in NFL and number 2 in college football as well. Maybe number 3. I went 1 and 2 yesterday college football, so maybe I dropped a little bit. But football's doing well. NBA out of the gate again, 8-2, pretty good. College basketball though, a few games under 500. So got a little work to do in college hoops. It is what it is. Hopefully we have a bounce back day today. Get back on track.
Right.
I'm not worried. I started out slow in both of those sports, and then all of a sudden October was 65% for NFL. Now I'm at 67% this month already. So again, one day at a time. We don't panic.
Right.
We just kind of grind along, move on.
It's a grind. I mean, it's no different than baseball. You know what I mean? I'm not panicking in April about baseball when, you know what I mean? So that's not, I agree. I've got maybe less than 10 college basketball plays since the season opened, and I think I'm about 500. I think I'm 5-5. I'm not much.
I had 11 yesterday.
Half unit plays for me.
I had 11 plays yesterday in college hoops, 9 dogs, and I had a total that won, but I went 5 and 6. So
okay,
it is what it is. Again, you're not going to get like, hey, we're taking UConn minus 40 today. You're not getting that from me. It's like Western Kentucky plus 3.5 will take it. Irvine plus 14 winner.
Were you on the Spartans yesterday against Duke?
No, I did not have that game.
I had that plus some points, and obviously they didn't. It wasn't.
Did not get there. No, yeah. Those games, I said today, someone was asking about like why, how I go about betting games and stuff like that. So right off the bat, like you see marquee kind of college hoops games, Kentucky can't. I'm not looking at those games. I mean, I did have whiskey yesterday. It lost. Most of my schools are all the smaller colleges. I'll jump into some big ones. I'm not gonna lie. I'll do a big conference, but Cal Irvine. Right. Santa Clara, SMU, NC Greensboro. These are all teams I just say. Temple, Western Kentucky.
I do that with the NFL.
Milwaukee.
Like if it's over like 10, I just don't even look at it.
I don't. 10's one thing. I mean, you're talking 35s, 40s. I'm not. Oh, easy. Take Purdue minus 31. I'm not doing that. I feel it's one thing if I just do that in one of my accounts, like put $100 on it or $200. It'd be one thing. To put that out in its chat where people are coming in to see a pro, and then it's like you're putting out teams minus 33 points, or hey, we're taking a favorite minus 285 today. Like, wow, that's why people think I can do this for a living. Look how easy it is. Oh yeah, no problem. Take that. Is it a hockey game minus like 310 today? Sure, I just can't. That's not what I do. Go ahead, and maybe people leave my shows because I don't do that kind of stuff and put out big. Easy cheese tea. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I can't get behind that. I mean, I'll do random square parlays and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. Like Vancouver today. Well, the game you're talking about, Anaheim Ducks in Colorado taking on the Avalanche. The Avalanche for like minus 3 something faves, 320 or something like that. It's ridiculous. Right. Carolina is minus 225, stuff like that. But 300 is a bit much. I just won't bet that game. Like I have one hockey. There's only 4 hockey games on today.
Well, I even look at it 4 games.
One hockey game, and I just ran through that hockey game. Yeah. I bet I love it so much. I laddered it like I have, and I'll tell everybody what it is. It's Vancouver over the Islanders tonight at home, and it is the last game. The only thing I don't like about this game is it's the last game of the night. I heard you talk about that on your show as well. I hate betting the last game of the night,
but
hockey.
But you're doing it ahead of time though, Lay. It's not like you're, been betting all day. Like, oh, I got something here because I'm down.
Right.
I need action.
That's this last game of the night. But I love Vancouver. I bet them in regulation. I bet them -1. I bet them on the puck line -1.5. I laddered them, and all of it is the -1.5 is plus 160. The Regulation is -110, and the -1 is -109. So it's just bang, 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 bang.
That's fine. Whatever.
So I just think that the Islanders aren't going to compete with the Vancouver Canucks right now. So that's it. And then really that's all I got. I've been doing a lot of action this week. I got some player props and stuff for some NBA. I don't know that, some stuff which I don't love. Like I'm on Luka's over pros.
No props from me here. I got NBA. I threw out today in a video. I said to take the Knicks today.
Mm-hmm.
They were almost a premium, although I do have a premium play up.
Okay.
But video pick were the Knicks today, -115. They were a dog last night. It flipped to them being a favorite. Hockey again was a pass. College football, I did say Miami, Ohio. I think it was 8.5 when I posted it.
Mm-hmm.
College basketball, I like Loyola, Maryland in the chat. I only got a couple games. I only have 4 games for college hoops today, and I got a 3-pack up. So,
okay, I don't hate that at all. Speaking of college football, I heard you talk. I watched most of your show when I realized, and I apologize. I had my phone on silent, and you text me want to do free picks, and I'm just sitting here like creating thumbnails and stuff. I'm just fucking around.
And then I
saw my phone, and I'm like, yeah, 5 minutes, and then I realized, oh wait, your show already started, and then I'm like, oh, and then I was like 15 minutes late to your show.
I just popped in because last week I said to Tim, like, hey, I'll do free picks. He's like, I'm already in a room. He was there doing stuff, so he was already in one of the rooms. So I figured, oh, maybe he's doing thumbnails or something. He's in a room.
That's how I was doing. I just wasn't in a room.
And if I pop in a room, he'll see me just pop into a random room and come into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's my bad.
That's all right.
I was sitting here. My wife had knee surgery last Wednesday. She's on crutches for basically the next 6 to 8 weeks. So no weight on her left leg. So she's kind of sitting in a wheelchair around the house, scooting around. It's easier. And she's just sitting back here, and I'm messing around with thumbnails, and we're just bullshitting about tonight's choir concert for my 6th or 8th grader. So, and my oldest boy turns 21 today. So he's coming to Vegas.
There you go.
He's in Arizona, and he's driving to Vegas tomorrow.
21 going to Vegas. Watch out.
Watch out for your boy Detroit Lenny and little Lenny. It was funny. My dad he was a Leonard too. So I grew up, my family called me Little Leonard forever. Felt like I just went to a Monday Night Football game a couple weeks ago. My cousin from Texas called me Little Leonard, come here. And my son, Little Leonard, we call him Nathan though, but he's coming to town, and the boys are going to get loose.
So my guy, he has a different name than me, but he had the same name as my dad. Because I didn't want to have him be like, because then he'd always be like Little or Junior or
right. But we just call him by his middle name. My mom was before she was Margaret Colleen, and everybody growing up called her Aunt Colleen, and she was just Colleen. I don't know if it's an Irish Catholic thing or just like.
Did they call her Peg for Margaret or Meg?
Maggie.
Maggie.
My dad called her Maggie baby, and she hated it.
Yeah, I had a Margaret. It was either Peg or Meg.
Because there was a Peg, and then my mom went as Meg, because there was a couple, and then she ended up, I don't know, my grandmother, even her mother called her Colleen. So everybody called her by the middle name. So then he has like our name, and my dad and my name, but he goes by Nathan, just his middle name. So we're going to this little track because the F1 series is in town for Vegas. They're
a disaster.
Fucking nightmare down there. But
I can't believe it. They rip up all these trees. I mean, like, what are they doing, man?
The fountains are closed down.
Fountains are gone.
They're doing all this stuff. I was talking to Craig Trapp. He did a free pick video yesterday, and we behind the scenes we were talking about that, and he's like, he goes, are you anywhere near? I'm like if I go down to Fremont, like when I met you down for Bet Bash or whatever, it's like a 10, 15-minute ride depending on traffic. It's not bad, right? I'm nowhere near that stuff, and he's driving in, so I don't have to worry about him. But we're going, check this out. I rented him a Lamborghini on a racetrack. You can't take it on the street.
All right.
You can't do that. Okay, that was a solid no. This was his 21st birthday present. I rented him 7 laps, time lapse with an instructor, a whole race class, and he gets in this Lamborghini. I'll take pictures and put them out.
That'd be fun.
It's a bright, like highlighter green Lamborghini. I can't even pronounce whatever Lamborghini it is, something. Yeah, I don't know. And he gets to drive it for 7 laps and time it. So I'm gonna go too, but I'm driving.
What kind of insurance is on that if you crash?
Listen, you pay for the laps and it's with the instructor, so I think it's all like encumbered in the price. Like this cost me like almost $1,000 for both of us to do. So to give you an idea, I don't know how much it's a deal for, the more laps you do and depending on the car and whatever, all this stuff, right? I'm driving the 65 Mustang Ford Shelby from Gone in 60 Seconds that Nick Cage drives.
All right.
I'm driving that Hollywood. It's a stunt car. And I'm driving that car. So nice. Eleanor, if you ever seen the movie Gone in 60 Seconds,
nice
Eleanor, I'm driving GT. That car 7 laps. And I told the boy 7 laps each. And I'm about to show you why American muscle will dominate your ass.
Yes.
And so that's what we're doing this weekend. And then I'm sure there'll be some other festivities, 21 in Vegas. I don't know.
Yeah, he'll go out, have some fun. I see the car thing looks like fun. Like my guy, so his birthday,
super cool.
He wants to go to Top Golf, so we'll go to Top Golf this weekend.
Right.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I don't hate that. Like, I mean, I asked him. I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And he's like, I want to go to the casino and gamble.
There you go.
And I'm like, really? I'm like, well, don't worry. Your dad has you. I got you covered on that. It's kind of my thing.
Until he wants you to take all your money to do it.
Well, yeah. Then he goes, look, I just want to gamble $100 because I've never done it before. He goes, the only time I've ever bet horses and stuff, he goes, is on video games like in Grand Theft Auto and stuff. He goes, so I want to go bet a horse. I go to bet a horse race. I go, boy, no problem. Saturday morning, we ain't got no plans. Saturday morning, we're going to get up and we're going to go down the street to the Santa Fe Casino, which is 3 blocks from my house, okay, which is just a local casino. They got a nice little sports book. They got a nice sandwich deli place right outside. Before apps and stuff, I used to just run in there. The valet guy knows me. I'm just going to park. Me and him are going to get our degenerate on, and I'm going to give him $100 and tell him to go loose on some horse races. And the kid will probably win because it'll be his first time betting.
Yeah, well, that's usually the case. Give him a taste.
Yeah. Right. Julie Carley's in the house. What's up, Julie Carley?
Hey, Julie.
She likes the T-Wolves tonight. Money line. I got the hiccups. Plus money. I got no NBA. Well,
I don't know if I like that because they're in the back. I don't like that spot for them. But I understand. I don't want to bet the Suns either because I'm not all for the whole super team kind of nonsense.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
I don't hate it, but I'm not looking to bet that one.
I heard you talk about this game on college football yesterday, the Toledo Bowling Green game, and I felt bad because I did this. But it worked out, and I don't recommend this at all. I was on Toledo and Eastern in a 2-team money line parlay. It was juicy as shit. It was square, but it cashed, and I needed a win. Okay, I needed a win. I forget what it was yesterday. It was
never in doubt. Toledo winning 32-31.
Oh boy, it was minus 112. Toledo was minus 380. Right? That was it. I had him in a teaser, whatever. But then I'm watching that game, and at some point at halftime, it's 28-10, and I go, oh, fuck, this is where Toledo comes back. So I live bet them at like plus 220 money line yesterday. Plus 230 money line and plus 4.5 at minus 110. And I thought, that's going to be, I think they're going to come back. And
they did.
That's the only thing that really saved my life. That was a pretty good game. Eastern Michigan. Double overtime. I had no business winning that parlay. Toledo comes back in Eastern Michigan and double overtime wins the game.
And Eastern Michigan -7 and -4. Terrible.
This is the best bet of the NHL night. Philip Hronek, former Detroit Red Wing, plays for the Vancouver Canucks. He's got a point or some sort of point, assist, goal, something. He's got a point in like 11 straight games. That we got this last Thursday from Terry Edelman on the show, and it's still cashing every day. Vancouver plays. You take him to get a point, just a point, and it's streaking, and he's still even money. I got at or his point. I got plus 105. I take that back. Over a half a point, plus 105 on DraftKings. Even money plus one. It's still right about there just to get a fucking point.
Yeah, I mean, if he scored in 6 straight, well, take a shot. Even
like
money.
10. I like 10 straight. He's got a point. Like, and I'm not even exaggerating. It's close to like something crazy. So a couple of us, Brian Gillihan, I know, Tate the Great, I know Julie Carter,
Captain Brian.
Earlier, we've been following this trend since last week, and it's a goddamn cash cow at this point.
All right.
Damn. So. Vancouver minus 150. I took nice little 2-team parlay. Philip Peronic to score to get a point, and Vancouver money line. Boom shakalaka plus 225. Thank me later. You're welcome.
Someone put a 4-teamer in my chat today. I said Edmonton. It was Edmonton and Vancouver both to win the regulation. I said one of those guys is going to OT automatic.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Jason's in the house, Jason Spurley. Unfortunately, I have to ride against my Bucks. Bad spread. Raptors plus 5.
I don't hate the Raptors there. Again, the Bucks are kind of like the Suns. Everybody's wanting to bet them. You make a big deal. It's a big name kind of team.
Yeah, they're a household name now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, not that
I'd like to fade that kind of stuff. Look, I didn't bet any of those games.
Fair. I just don't in the NBA. I'll be honest. NBA picks I get from like you, Tim, Jesse, guys from my group here, my Picks and Parlay family. I mean, collectively, I will grab a play here and here and here, and that's enough for me to fulfill my degenerate need to bet NBA.
NBA's tough, and even I was
really, and I mean these are like quarter unit bets for me too, because I'm not confident in them. I just want to have a little action on them, and if at the end of the year I break even, I don't have that much. I mean this month I said to everybody yesterday, I'm having not a great month. Like last month I plus 26 units, crushed it. This month I'm down just under 5 units. It's halfway through the month. The second half of the month about to be banging. We're about to make money in November instead of losing a couple. But I mean, I like that. I have 127 bets, Higgs, 127 bets, and I'm minus $483. So I'm just under 5 units on 127 bets. That's for every sport, every bet, everything, ever.
Yeah, it's not bad. It is what it is.
Right. I got Maction has made me money and got me back. It was in the first week, it was like minus like 15 units. So I'm climbing out of this hole that I got in the first week. Which I also blame it on me coming back from Detroit and being hungover for a week and lazy handicap. That's what I blame it on. But we're gonna bounce on out of here, I think.
Listen, Rob, this is the only way to be NBA better. You have to find spots.
100%.
I'll tell you that. I mean, I'm out to a nice start, and part of me wants to like kind of push it, like I'm seeing it okay, but I'm not looking to push it. I'm really not.
Why would you? Yeah.
I find NBA to be the most difficult for me personally.
Everybody says the NFL is so sharp, and their lines, and I agree with that. You talked a little bit about this in the show too. I'll piggyback off that, but I feel like I'm just really good at the NFL, and I don't want to toot my own horn or anything like that. But like, if I have a bad week, I feel confident I'm going to make it up at Sunday or whatever.
Yeah.
During the week, it's football for me. I will get into college basketball when college football lands, and then I will start doing more of that because I'll have more time. But right now it's football and hockey making action. Action has been decent.
Take what you can get. If you're doing well at once, stick with it. That's what I
say. But I don't know. I got nothing in action tonight, surprisingly. I do lean.
I like the faves today. I didn't bet them. They're not on the sites. I got the one on midday money. Other than that, I just
Buffalo has nothing to play for, which scares the bejesus.
Yeah,
out.
that's why I'm
Central Michigan, though, I think puts up. So I might put Central Michigan in some sort of teaser at like 16 plus 16 because I don't think Ohio blows them out. Central needs a win. And I did a free pick with this to get bowl eligible. And
they're not getting it next week versus Toledo.
That's what I'm saying. So it's this week, and they have to know that.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's now or not. So I think Central keeps it close. But I don't know if I want to bet on it.
Put it in a teaser with something.
Maybe I'll bring
tease it with Miami, Ohio or something.
Miami, Ohio down.
Yeah.
Tease it. And something else, probably. I don't know. Buffalo won't score 10 points. I don't think so. They're bad. They're Kent State kind of bad.
I just don't like how the Miami, Ohio lines moved a little bit, come down.
Mm-hmm. I worry the big numbers. They don't have anybody. So maybe I'll just tease. Do some tease and stuff.
On Monday, this was 9.5. All right. I mean, that's all you need to know. It's 7.5 now.
What do you got going on for the weekend or next? Not this weekend because we've already graded that, but you got anything look ahead lines for the following week?
I did bet Denver +3 as a home dog. I don't know if it's still up there because Watson's out, but I was taking him. I'm taking my home dog anyway at home Denver. So I liked him on Monday night. I said to take him. So
that's fair. I don't hate that. This Thursday games. I mean, I've been on the Lions Thursday for 3 weeks now.
You got a good number. You got 6.5, right? Because it's 7.5 now.
Yeah, I got it under a touchdown. And I think that's I mean, for the Lions coming up, I have them. I have -4 on Thanksgiving. I have them check this out. I have them -5 against the Bears.
-4 for next week, for the 2 weeks.
For this week coming up right now.
Oh, right now versus the Bears this week on Monday night or whatever.
Yeah, or Sunday.
Not Monday, Sunday.
Now it's at 10.
I tell you what, I like the Bears at 10.
I do too. And I'm going to say this night and you guys know me.
The Bears have been playing defense lately. The Bears are playing defense lately, and let's be honest. You got Detroit's. Everybody's going to be on Detroit. They just had a wild, big win, a lot of offense, and people still do not like the Bears. Way too many points. I'll tell you, I kind of like the Redskins or Commanders, whatever they're called, on Thursday against the Cowboys. Getting 9.5 points.
I do too. But I'll tell you why the Bears. It's the Lions because I follow everything Detroit sports related, right?
See, I'm hoping for that line to come down because I think
talking about Thanksgiving.
I think Green Bay is going to give them a fight, so I think maybe that line's going to give the Chargers a fight on Sunday. So maybe that line comes down. I could get a touchdown there with the Lions at home.
Yeah, because everybody and their brothers talking about Thanksgiving. I think the Lions are going to look past the Bears and they'll win this game. They'll win against the Bears, but I don't know if they cover. They should. But I don't know about all that. But yeah, Thursday though, Thanksgiving, man, I love the Lions against the Packers. I'm not afraid of the Packers at all. Everybody, I know everybody behind the Packers, but that's just me. Thanksgiving games though that I really want to watch. The Commanders are probably a dog. I like a dog that I'm going to be on against the Cowboys, and I'm probably going to be on the Seahawks at home. There's probably going to be a teaser that includes the Lions, Commanders, and Seahawks on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, that Seahawk line, 5. Why is it so high?
I don't. Let me look and see what I can get right now. Thursday, 20th or 30th. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I kind of like that. I might mess around and put that in a teaser. Jordan Love is garbage. Yeah. Now everybody, Jordan Love. Nobody's scared of Jordan Love. Billy Sims highlights. You must have been watching the same ESPN stuff I was last night. And they were showing some Billy Sims highlights where he kicked a guy he karate kicked. He leaped over a guy, and then while in mid leap over a guy, he straight drop kicked another guy and bounced off of him for a first down. It was like, man, that was nowadays he'd get kicked out of the game in an unnecessary roughness penalty on the offensive running back because he ran too hard. Yeah, we're still Brandon. If you could, we this has made it now to 2 shows. The lesbian giving thing and the holiday, and we would love to know what that is. Bet win, steal, signs, repeat. Fuck it. Tate, you'll appreciate this. Cam Ross texted me yesterday and he goes, Jimbo got fired, just like you said. And I'm like, I thought he was talking about Jim Harbaugh and he's talking about Jimbo Fisher. And I'm like, oh, bro, what? I don't give a shit about Jim, whatever, you know. So anyways, it was like a 20-minute, we were having conversations about 2 different Jimbos. But anyways, greatest, I mean, that's me, greatest high school player. I'm that Al Bundy of Uncle Rico of Picks and Parlays. What was I gonna say? I don't know. We're gonna bounce on out of here. Higgs doesn't feel good. I got a broken wife in the other room in a wheelchair somewhere. I took her crutches away because when I get on shows and I'm on live, she likes to go. That's when she wants to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what you need.
No, now you want to do shit? No.
Yeah.
No. So I took her crutches away, so she's all pissed.
Sounds about right. Sounds right. Right on cue for a wife.
Worst patient ever, man. I'll tell you. If you're looking for more from Sean Higgs, check out picksandparlays.net. Use the promo code NCAAF. That'll save you 20% off entire site. Packages, deals over there. Week pass, 3-day pass, month pass, all season pass, everything going on over there. Get a pass from Mr. Higgs and ride out some stuff. There's lots of value there. Use that promo code. Yes. That'll save you 20% off the entire site. Check out Mr. Sean Higgs. We appreciate you stopping by, even if you don't feel good. I'm Detroit Lenny, Picks and Parlays. Good luck unless you're against us. Take care, folks.
See you, everybody.